Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Fernando Andribejaya. This is my turn to short storytelling one paragraph for my 5 assignment in English class, and the title is Cinderella. Once upon a time there lived a girl called Cinderella. She was happy life with her father and mother until her mother died and her father had married a widow with 2 daughters. Her stepmother didn't like her one little bit, but for the poor and happy girl there was nothing at all. Her stepmother has 2 daughters and they were very bossy. No rest and no comfort. She had to work hard all day. Only when evening came was she allowed to sit for a while by the fire near the cinders. That's why everybody called her Cinderella. And the pronoun is her, she, and they. Where she is subjective pronoun, her objective pronoun, and they subjective pronoun. Thank you for your attention. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello friend, introduce my name is Berlina Tendrigau. You can call me Lian. This is my 5th project. Stories about dancing competition. Annie is a smart child beside being smart. She also likes to dance at school. There's a dance extracurricular. Of course, Annie is one of the members. Today, after school, Annie has their practice with her 3 friends to prepare for the competition a day after tomorrow. Near room tower Annie, Rida, Cahya, and Mela, the 4 often who were chosen to represent the school for the dance competition the day after tomorrow. Today is the day the competition starts when they arrive at the competition room tower. Only a few participants who had not yet repeated, they still had the opportunity to appear even though they were last in line. It was their turn to perform to give the best performance, and it was not in vain until winner announcement sanctioned the guard first place. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi guys, my name is Dini Seftiani. I'm from Class D Mathematics Education Study Program. Student ID number A231-2103. In this video, I will tell you a little story about a lion and a bear. Once upon a time, a lion and a bear caught and killed a goat. They had a quarrel over it. "It's mine," said the bear. "I caught it with my strong paws." It is not yours." "It is mine," said the lion. "I killed it with my strong jaws." Then they began to fight over it. They ran up and down the hill, under and over the fallen trees, in and out of the forest. They beat and scratched with their strength, but no one could overcome the other. At last both were tired out and could fight no longer. They lay upon the ground, panting and looking at each other. A fox who was passing by at the time saw them with a dead goat nearby. She ran up to them, took the goat home, and ate it up. Okay, thank you for your attention and see you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone and good morning. My name is Ardia Zarawardani and I'm from Class D. Last Thursday, Ashraf went to his friend's house, Reski. He wanted to study English with him. Before heading to Reski's house, he visited Donnie first because Ashraf wanted Donnie to accompany him to study with Reski. Donnie's house is not far from Ashraf's house. It was only several kilometers away from Donnie's house. They rode a motorcycle to Reski's house. They brought their English book with them as well as some snacks. Ashraf and Donnie arrived at Reski's house several minutes later. There, they started to do their homework together. Meanwhile, Reski's mother has prepared some delicious cakes for them. She also prepared coffee and tea. Surprisingly, she also helped them in answering the question. Turned out, she is an English teacher in another school. They consulted some difficult questions to her. She was really helpful in assisting them doing the homework. After finishing the homework, they played some mobile games. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Yuni Wulandari. I will tell a story that contains example of pronouns, paragraphs using subject pronouns and object pronouns. I have an older sister. My sister name is Vivi and she is 20 years old. I like her because she is very keen and smart. She always helps me to do my homework and teaches me to play the piano. She is studying medicine at the best university in Indonesia now. She will be a doctor. I want to be like her when I grow up. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tasya Safitra. I am from class D, majoring in mathematics education. Here I will give an example of a story that uses a pronoun. Last Thursday, Lilis and Anissa went to his friend's house, Icha. They wanted to study English together with him. They rode a motorcycle to Icha's house. They brought their English books with them as well as snacks. There, they started to do their homework together. Meanwhile, Icha's mother has prepared some delicious cake for them. She also prepared tea. Surprisingly, she also helped them in answering the question. Turned out, she is an English teacher in another school. They consult some difficult question to her. She was really helpful in assisting doing the homework. After finishing the homework, they played some mobile games. That was an example of a short story using pronouns. Thank you and see you.
Hi everyone, my name is Seri Londong Padang, my number student A231202124. Okay, now I will tell my story about true friendship. Fiona was a girl who really smiles. She looked so sad every day. Rina, her classmate, was so worried about her. One day, Fiona was not going to school. The next day, she was late. She didn't say anything either to the teacher or friends. She kept quiet the whole day. After class, she went back to her home in a hurry. Reina decided to follow her so that she knew what her problems were. After finding Fiona, Reina was shocked. She saw Fiona sit helplessly in the cemetery. Reina was approaching Fiona. She saw that Fiona was crying beside her sister's tomb. Reina sat closely with Fiona and hugged her. She said that everything will be okay. Reina asked Fiona to tell her problem and never hide it. After the day, they were becoming true friends. Thank you and goodbye.
Hello everyone, my name is Joy Celsia Gloria Malajaji. Now I want to tell you a short story entitled Two Best Friends. One day, two friends were walking through the desert. During some points of the journey, they quarreled, and one friend slapped the other in the face. One person who has slapped was hurt, but without saying anything, he wrote in the sand, "Today my best friend slapped my face." They keep walking until they come across an oasis where they decided to take a bath. The person who has slept gets stuck in the mud and begins to drown, but his friend saved him. After he recovered from his near drowning, he wrote on the stone, "Today my best friend saved my life." The friend who had slept and saved his best friend asked him, "After I hurt you, you wrote in the sun, and now you write on the stone. Why?" Another friend replied, "When someone hurt us, we must write in the sun, where the winds of forgiveness can erase it. But when someone does something for us, we have to carve it in the stone, where no wind can erase it." Friend, for his story, we can take the moral message that goodness will always be remembered, but should be forgotten. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Last Thursday, Nas went to his friend's house Ali. He wanted to study English together with him. Before heading to Ali's house, he visited Donnie first because Nas wanted Donnie to accompany him to study with Ali. Donnie's house isn't far from Nas' house. It was only several kilometers away from Donnie's house. They rode a motorcycle to Ali's house. They brought their English book with them as well as some snack.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Normin. I am from class D. I want to tell you all the stories. Last Monday, Rina went to her friend's house Fanny. She wants to study English together with him. Before heading to Fanny's house, visited Shiva first because Rina wanted Shiva to accompany her to study with Fanny. Shiva's house is not far from Rina's house. It was only a few kilometers away. From Shiva's house, they rode a motorbike to their doctor's house. They procured their English book as well as some other snacks and drink. Rina and Shiva arrived at Fanny's house a few minutes later. There, they started doing their homework together. Meanwhile, Fanny mother his favorite, some delicious cake for them. He also prepared meal empty. Surprisingly, he also helped them in answering questions. As it germinated thought, he was an English teacher at another school. They asked him some difficult questions. He was very helpful in helping them to their homework. After finishing their homework, they planned to equal to 16 spots. That's my story and thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning. Welcome back to me, Nurul Esra Apriliani. Okay, in this video, I will tell a short story about friend. Bunny Rabbit lived in the forest. He had many friends. He was proud of his friend. One day, Bunny Rabbit heard the loud barking of the wild dogs. He was very scared. He decided to ask for help. He quickly went to his friend Deer. He said, "Dear friend, some wild dogs are chasing me. Can you chase them away with your sharp antlers?" Deer said, "That is right. I can, but no, I am busy. Thank you for your attention and see you. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh."
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, meet again with me Indriani. So in this fifth project, I will bring a story that has pronouns. Today,
Mia went to her friend Mia's house. She went to study English together with him. Before going to Mia's house, he went to Hannah's house first because Mia wanted Hannah to accompany her to study with Mia. Hannah's house is not far from Mia's house, only a few kilometers. From Hannah's house, they rode a motorbike to Mia's house. They also brought his English book and some snack. Mia and Hannah arrived at Mia's house a few minutes later. There, they started doing their homework together. Meanwhile, Mia's mother has prepared some delicious cake for them. He also prepared syrup and tea. Surprisingly, he also helped them answer their homework question. Turns out he was an English teacher in another school. They asked him some difficult questions. He was very helpful in doing the homework. After finishing their homework, they played together in Mia's yard. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next challenge. Bye!
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dwi Marin Mughera. You can call me Dwi. Last Tuesday, Nas went to his friend's house, Ali. He wanted to study English together with him. Before heading to Ali's house, he visited Donnie first because Nas wanted Donnie to accompany him to study with Ali. Donnie's house isn't far from Nas' house. It was only several kilometers away. From Donnie's house, they rode a motorcycle to Ali's house. They brought their English books with them as well as some snacks. Nas and Donnie arrived at Ali's house several minutes later. There, they started to do her homework together. Meanwhile, Ali's mother has prepared some delicious cake for them. She also prepared coffee and tea. Surprisingly, she also helped them in answering these questions. Turned out, she is an English teacher in another school. She told some difficult questions to her. She was really helpful in instructing them doing the homework. After finishing the homework, they played some mobile game. It's all and thank you. Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dinsya Fitri. Will give example of the use of pronouns. Last Thursday, Dean went to his friend's house, Wahyu. He wanted to study English together with him. Before heading to Wahyu's house, he visited Bima first because Dean wanted Bima to accompany him to study with Wahyu. Bima's house isn't far from Dean's house. It was only several kilometers away. From Bima's house, they rode a motorcycle to Wahyu's house. They brought their English book with them as well as some snacks. Dan and Bima arrived at Wahyu's house several minutes later. There, they started to do their homework together. Meanwhile, Wahyu's mother has prepared some delicious cake for them. She also prepared coffee and tea. Surprisingly, she also helped them in answering the question. Turned out, she is an English teacher in another school. They consulted some difficult questions to her. She was really helpful in assisting them doing the homework. After finishing the homework, they played some mobile games. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay friend, back again with me Bella Vista. Okay, I just read a story that contains subject pronouns. I have an older sister. My sister name is Lola and she is 20 years old. I like her because she is very keen and smart. She always helps me to do my homework and teachers. me to play the piano. She is studying medicine at the base university in Indonesia. Now, she will be a doctor. I want to be like her when I grow up. Thank you guys.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone, meet me again Nurul Hikmah in challenge 4. In this video I will tell the fairy tale of Snow White. A long time ago, a child was born to a queen and king, and she was challenged Snow White. When the queen died, the king married again. This new queen was wicked and hated Snow White. The queen gave orders that Snow White was to be treated as a servant. Snow White grew very beautiful, and one day a prince riding bee saw her at work and fell in love with her. The queen was beautiful too, and every day she asked her magic mirror, "Who is the fairest in the land?" And the mirror always answered, "You are the fairest one of all." Thank you and bye.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Sylvia. I'm here to tell a little story about Malin Kundang. Once upon a time, on the north coast of Sumatra lived a poor woman and his son. The boy was called Malin Kundang. They didn't earn much, as fishing was their only source of income. Malin Kundang grew up as a skillful young boy. He always helped his mother to earn some money. However, as they were only fisherman helper, they still live in the poverty. "Mother, what if I sail overseas?" asked Malin Kundang one day to his mother. Her mother didn't agree, but Malin Kundang had made up his mind. "Mother, if I stay here, I always be a poor man. I want to go be a successful person," argued Malin Kundang. His mother wiped her tears. "If you really want to go, I can stop you. I'll only pray to God for you to again success in life," said his mother wistfully. "But promise me, you come home." In the next morning, Malin Kundang was ready to go. 3 days ago, he met one of the successful ship's crew. Malin was over to join him. "Take a good care of yourself, son," said Malin Kundang's mother, as he have given him food supplies. "Yes, mother," Malin Kundang said. "You do have to take a good care of yourself. I came in touch with you," he continued before kissing his mother's hand. Before Malin stepped into the ship, Malin's mother hugged him thick, as if she didn't want to let him go. That was about a story from Malin Kundang. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, meet again with me Fatmawati Maharaja in the segment 5, which is about pronouns. So, here I will tell a story that uses pronouns in it. I have an older sister. My sister's name is Fiska, and she is 30 years old. I like him because he is very kind and firm. He really likes to eat, and also he often takes me for a walk in the city park. She now works as a polpepe in Bungkus City and lives there with her husband. My sister is very beautiful and her body is very good. Sometimes I envy her. I also want to have a body like my sister. She is my only sister, who is a girl. We are 4 siblings, 2 boys and 2 girls. That's the end of my story. That's all, and see you again in the next assignment. Bye bye.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Nita. I am class D. Example of the text using pronoun. Carnivorous plants such as the sundew and Venus flytrap are generally found in humid areas where there is an inclusive supply of nitrogen in the soil. In order to survive, the plants have developed mechanisms to trap insects with their foliage. They have digestive fluids to obtain the insect in a variety of ways. The sundew, they stick hair on its leaf. When an insect lands on the leaf, it gets caught up in the stick hair, and the leaf wraps itself around the insect. That is all, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce, my name is Muhlis. In this video, I will tell a short story. I have an older sister. My sister name is Lola, and she is 20 years old. I like her because she is very cute and smart. She always helps me to do my homework and teaches me to play the piano. She is studying medicine and at the best university in Indonesia now. She will be a doctor. I want to be like her when I grow up.
Halo, Assalamualaikum. Mr. Rifki visited friends in Baru, Zut, Sulawesi. He visited Mr. and Mr. Imam. They invited him to their home. He gave some session to the Imam children. Question about it, especially about a large black on the zeals fascinated them. They looked at it for a long time. The Imam served dinner. 19. After dinner, the children listened to some stories for a while and then they went to bed. When the children had gone to bed, the Imam took Mr. Rifki into the den and showed him some recent photographer. They talked about old times and old friends. The Imam asked Mr. Rifki about his family. Vocabularies: 1. Cells. 2. Fascinated. 3. The Imams and Mr. Rifki. 4. Took into. 5. Din. 6. Delightful. 8. Fact the heart bags. Thank you.